interested in my wares?
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Hoy! Looking to change your... No need to overthink it. You can change it on a... Whim, you've not leisure doing business with it.
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
We pawns cannot set foot in Batal without feeling the people's contempt for us.
Let no hardship keep us from our charge. We go with the Arisen, wheresoever that journey may take us.
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh? Well, go on then. Don't dawdle, and I'll thank you not to distract the jailers from their charge.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
What are you here for, huh? Come to give me your pity? Or just have a laugh? Or not suffer either? Piss off.
Ort's got the whelp's tongue, as per usual. I would have thought he'd be glad to start spilling secrets. The leader not sure what's keeping him quiet, but 'twould only be to his benefit were he to tell us all he knows.
Oi, enough talk. You've a prisoner to watch.
Yes, sir. Apologies, sir.
Just piss off. I ain't interested in talk. I'm such a fool. Why couldn't I see it? My parents were killed by brigands, and I've no doubt I'd have followed them to an early grave if Lanzo hadn't taken me in. He made me a part of the Coral Snakes, gave me a home, a life. I wanted to repay him however I could, so I did what he told me. I know it ain't right to steal, but I thought I could use all that gold I filched to help someone, like Lanzo did for me. I didn't take it for myself, it was for the poor. I wanted to give people a chance to choose a... That's why I did the things I did, and I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. That's why I did the things I did. And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hut. That's why, and I don't believe for a moment...
I've no time for you now. You want a way to release the whelp sooner? Well, there might be a way. I've not the authority to promise such a favour, but that doesn't mean no one... Jada, for instance. I reckon he could get the lad his freedom, if you made it worth his...
Aye. What can I... Oh, you want the banded whelp released, do you? I suppose I could consider it. Aye, being head jailer has its privileges. I could accommodate such a request if I... Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity. Aye, you've made your case well. I'll see to it that the request... You might have to be patient. One cannot...
That's why I did the thing, and I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo...
Good to see you, Master. So this Ambrosius fella possesses knowledge of the Godsway? Then we'd best seek him out. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Right, just follow me. Having trouble keeping up? No matter. I shall wait for you, as long as it takes.
freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
We must not let down our guard.
I'll combine my magic with yours, but you might pass the spell. Well done.
I see you begin. That was crafty of you.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
We shall be ill prepared for battle if we rest overmuch.
I've a pressing duty to which I must attend.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Who are you? No, never mind, 'tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. Is that all? Tiny still, I expect I'll find a use for them here. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carry. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that.
We need not scour.
Structure in the waters. I'm convinced there's aught at its base, near the sea. Could be that whatever's down there is the source of all these blue shards.
I had a marvellous idea, and now I've lost it.
Speak your mind if you must, but quickly.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Follow me. Good, we're here.
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the dragon's design?
Then I bid ye farewell.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Since times remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes. 'Tis for ye to determine what that bond constitutes, be it a hapless fate or a curious boon.
The godsway. Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing.
However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batar came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection.
Then go.
Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood.
Then I bid ye farewell.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful.
Since times remember, draconic blood flow.
Then I bid ye farewell.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed. Right, just follow me. This way, if you please, Master.
It is a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit. Let's do that wind go close. Follow me. Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Each to their own.
Right, just follow me.
Well met.
Very well. I shall return.
Have a look. Hoy, looking to change your... No need to overthink it. You can change... it on a whim. Many thanks.
Interested in my wares? Me? I sell... Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take... take anything without paying... for it first. Always a pleasure.
My services don't come... cheap mind. Come again when you've more...
A customer then. That changes things.
Welcome. Well met. Always a pleasure.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether it will be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
We must rest.
Time to get to work.
Go.
Have a look.
A chance to...
We have yet more locations to attend to. Shall we go and speak with this oracle, Master? A person of import, I take it? Very well. I will lead the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Follow me.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard. Our foe hasn't even noticed it's been pilfered.
We've strayed off course. A different path would deliver us quicker now. I'll lead the way. Right, just follow me.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
I shall heal you at once. Hold
You will not live to regret this.
No one can defend themselves when grappled
Seems they know we're not to be frightened.
ought we to pursue and eliminate stragglers? The bow worthy of caution. Lord save our best will do.
So it goes. Then we'd best fell it quickly, or else wait till its fury subsides.
Against our foe.
The tide of battle was in our favor. Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for... Look out! Knackers!
Fire won't do much good here. Best to try. Twould seem we need not always travel by foot, if novel inventions such as this are to be found.
I believe we would be remiss not to make use of this.
Poison ought to be cured with all due haste.
Could you come over here? I hope you weren't expecting mercy. And here I thought I was leading the way. But I suppose we're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits. Shall we go and speak with this oracle? I know where that person is at, Master. This way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. Not like a feast to get you ready for bed.
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again. Follow me.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
attacks were against their ilk.
What say we set the enemy's teeth to battling?
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Hoy! Looking to... No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to lose, and you might even... make a new discovery. Pleasure doing business with you.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
What manner of madness is this?
A sharp moment to take the world by the hand. Rex by the gate.
As a matter of fact, the pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. 'Tis most curious that a means of manipulating us should exist, and vexing that it should be in enemy hands.
Interested in my wares? Me? Now, this hardly bears saying. But don't you... dare try to take anything without... paying for it first. Always a pleasure. What?
The sum of gold we just spent. 'Tis clear the Arisen is no miser.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
Aye, I'm keeping well enough. And you?
Boy, no need to overthink it. You can... Change it on a whim. Pleasure doing business.
Not that a single shadow slipping above.
Go on, have a look.
Time to get to work.
Shop.
Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Much to do. Say, wait, well met.
You dare! I
can endure.
It's been a hard day.
We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits. Shall we go and speak with this oracle, Master? Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
As you wish. I shall return directly. Follow me, Master. I've plotted a new course that will see us to our destination much more swiftly.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
Our collection grows.
I'll have to remember a band of knackers.
By his fury, shan't be able to get this time.
I see you hid something in our foe. That was crafty of you.
Your meat.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indulged.
Never mind. We need only learn from our mistakes.
Much obliged. Take this. With my...
By your command, Arisen.
Right, just follow me. We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors. I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master.
Was most effective.
Curative ought to do the trick. best to match your skill, Master.
So we've finally arrived. I thought we'd...
I knew you would come, a risen one. You seek answers, and you shall have them, if 'tis within my power to know them. Loath as I am to admit it, I know little of the artifact of which you speak, though I shall tell you aught I can. I sense a land soaked in warmth. A warmth akin to your own, Arisen, to that of the power of the life you possess. Yet it now lies many fathoms below the surface of the sea, in a place unreachable by mortal hands. Though 'tis strange, for I sense also that this warmth grows. It would seem a path will be open to you in time, allowing you to venture into the heart of this warmth, so like your own. Perhaps he who was dragon-forged can tell you more. Seek him out in...
If he who was dragon-forged is to be found in Havre village, maybe we ought to go there and find him. I can guide you there, if you wish.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Got me cornered? You just wait. Look here. Water is seeping through the cracks.
This should be of use.
I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Poison ought to be cured with all due haste. Well done.
We are hardly familiar with one another.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
Evidently, 'tis a contraption that allows for travel betwixt 2 points. That does sound convenient.
I can foresee no reason not to make use of this. Where the venin harp its venom?
'Tis weak to fire.
Masterfully done.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Excuse me? I shall see it done.
Putting that aside, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Lo, a ballista.
Oh, I can think of all manner of uses for a contraption such as this. Might we not lay a trap for our enemies? Feast your eyes on this. Oh,
Two security ought to do the trick.
I shan't stand by or die.
That battle took more out of me than I would have liked.
We were overconfident in our abilities. It is a painful reminder that fortune will not always favor us.
By and large, the people of Bakbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
Hoy! No need to overthink it. You... can change it on a whim. You've... Naught to lose, and many thanks.
Come on, have a look.
The shop. Now we're ready for the market. On top of all else. Peruse at your leisure.
We must rest.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust.
Generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
Here we go again.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get as far as one of its lots.
Understood.
You'll not live to regret this.
I'll put this to use.
What has stricken you, Arisen? Success. Our foe hasn't even noticed what's been killed. It seems we have enraged our foe.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
No quarrel here. What most effective? I promise, Tut. We've a fine reward.
Our bow has been thrown off balance.
Let us finish this. Bring the fiend down.
Strike fast, in truth, and our quarry shall fall.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
This ox cart's bound for can't set off till I've had my due.
Hope this job lays out better than the last.
You're not getting in here on my watch.
Welcome, sir, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vote. How goes the collection? Made any progress? Always a pleasure.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Welcome, sir, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vocate. When there are so many exciting methods of combat. That to be tried. Do come again.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of... crowds. But here, at least, you'll find a bit of pleasure doing business. Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of...
A good sleep will ensure we are...
Interested in my wares?
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guards.
Sights up for the rest of us, Arisen.
We can ill afford to throw away. Our foe is not yet routed.
A result to be proud of.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early grip against the world, as they say.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. We cannot break it from this side.
So it goes.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling 'twill be worth the climb. Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Must finding these be so difficult?
Our collection grows.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Look there. I espy another statue.
Why don't we go take a look?
It's a glad thing to rest.
Try not to get hit. Let's do that again. Go to one.
Well done.
Focus your attacks.
A focused attack.
Very well.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
That was outstanding, if I do say so myself.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep? Our master has...
We've got goblins!
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
Always sensible.
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
This world's gone to the...
Think I can manage?
Sir Arisen, I am sorry you had to witness that. Jonas has been e'er harsher in his treatment of beastrons since we were lost. Yet how can he condone leaving a man to his death is beyond my ken. Listen, though the chief has forbidden it, a number of... Will you aid us in our efforts?
We ought not to dawdle when our aid is sorely needed. It is inspiring to see Sir Fearon fly to his fellow's aid. Let us hasten to Stormwind Cave and join the rescue effort. Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
You've come. I knew I could count on you. In we go then.
We've been called upon to render aid. Let us make haste. No doubt we will have to plumb the depths to find out where. Shall we press on? I have a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Well, you don't see that every day. I imagine my master would faint were I to return beyond the rift with it.
Think I can manage?
Oh, well aimed. Right where it hurts.
Think I can manage?
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling.
Quick trick of the light.
think I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
You'll not live to regret this.
Hasn't even noticed what you killed.
A curative ought to do the trick.
Can't say I'm any happier to see this foe than the last time we fought the That was impeccably timed, Arisen. Here, if you please. Good, we're here.
I'm saved. Thank you.
Don't we have a report to make, Master? We have completed our quest with nary a hitch. I cannot wait to see Sir Jonas eat his words. Fret not, Master. I know precisely where this person can be found.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now... Now, let us follow.
Let me get that. The flicker of a shadow, the gleam of an eye, the echo of a footfall. If we hone our senses, no foe shall escape us.
treat...
So, 'twould seem your rescue mission was a success.
How can you say that, Jonas? Now you're just being cruel.
Cruel, am I? And what do you call disobeying my order? You're banished. All of you.
All that effort for a reward so unjust. The village chief is a callous man to cast Sir Fioran and the others out.
A cheerless outcome for all involved.
Buy a little something, won't you? Hope to see you again.
You wish me to return? At once, Master.
Well met.
For bread and board, you'll find none better.
Shall we get some rest then?
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go, then.
Feeling rested, I trust.
Time to be heavy.
'Tis not your place to question my decision. Now be gone with you.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
Fitting reward for a rigorous search. I suppose we might as well gather what we can.